poem, I think the raccoon is her inner beast, and the piece of bread is her arm. Because at the end, every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. The inner person of her. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread. So she's excited that she's about to cut. She finally feels an emotion. A rush of blood, obviously. That just means like inside of her. Then she slices her arm, and then she feels herself again. I think she's talking about cutting herself. Because there's a little too much... okay. I hope that's not it. We'll continue. I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's. I could see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Thank you, Andrew. Unfortunately, I'm an analyst. In my day job, I analyze stuff all day. So when I watch movies or TV shows or whatever, read stuff, I can look at something and I can figure out where they're starting to project. So thank you for not saying anything, but we'll see where this goes with this character. I wanted to get it on record so I can say like, oh, I kind of figured it out. You know what I mean? If that is correct. Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what's that's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way that it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Those sort of things usually forced to keep myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. And you don't have anything like that, Turbo. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness if I could probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Turbo. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Here he smiles at me sincerely. And just for a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright, let's go to Sayori. Oh, I like this one, Turbo. It has nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Hee. It's not very helpful, you know. I'm not very good at figuring out poems, good or bad. That's just why I go by my heart. It makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Not sure exactly how that works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Oh, that was my voice, my bad. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me either. Why don't you at least try giving it some thoughts? Yeah, Sayori is kind of an airhead. Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. You're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and some things that are sad. Happy and sad? Can't see me liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make the nice, happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly can I speak? Poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Turbo. I should write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? I'm noticing these poems are getting much longer. Bottles. I pop off my scalp, like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together in a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle and keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Kyrie, come on, get away from there. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow off the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in my friends. They come in such a hurry they don't want my bottles that much. I frantically put them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. I'm thinking Sayori is either hoarding pills or hoarding her negative feelings inside. I think it's negative feelings. Because she's expressing that she's pulling her good feelings out. Meaning she's symbolically showing good feelings. And it makes her unhappy when her friends are unhappy. But she's trying to be the happy one. So that's what I'm taking so far. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you that yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but didn't mean to expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I guess I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even it helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay! Writing is the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die! Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something and then dropping more than a week later. Kuronekos! Can I have a bucket? How you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you last. I wonder if this one is one of those times. Seeing passion in their eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Do Natsuki. Huh. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. Not that I could say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, it's not a train wreck. I'll take it as a win. I get that you're feeling, probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. I'm glad someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe be as good as me someday. That's, Something tells me Natsuki's completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really stuck at me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Feelings, they exist. You're fine, Andrew. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend their time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. Hey! That was a little unnecessary. Think it this way. If it weren't for me, she probably wouldn't have fly away letting go of a balloon. I think she just called me fluffy. I'm a big guy. I don't like the terminology calling fat people fluffy, though. I think that's dumb. I would call myself husky. I'm a big guy. Hey, baby. Are you coming to visit Two Quarters? Dakota, you want to say hi in the street? Say hi. Give my pet some rubs too. I know you too, babies. Go to your pillow, love. Okay. Alright. You can say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, you're supposed to show you. I'm supposed to show you my probe too. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Listen how simple her music is, by the way. Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has such a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably all gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people, but she probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start talking like spiders too? So I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, well, not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think I was going to give you, that was my best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Seems like someone has arachnophobia. Seriously, right? Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with such simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone could agree on the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Oh, do you know people like that? Of course. It's not about what everyone thinks It doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of to find out they're making fun of you or think less of you. It just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as you're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect each other for liking weird things. Huh? That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. Didn't really get it. She said something similar to you. That people should that people shouldn't make